Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Abbas. I'm from Tehran municipality. My presentation is about Tehran thunderstorm and unexpected success story. This is my lovely city, Tehran, the capital of Iran. And Tehran is this capital city metropolis that has been located in the center of the Iran. This is general information about Tehran, provincial latitude, and more than 11 million population lives in Tehran. Okay, let's talk about this event. On Monday, the second day of June 2014, an unexpected thunderstorm with a speed of about 118 kilometers per hour hits Tehran. And this event plugged the city into the darkness for hours. This slide is a long shot of the event that occurred in Tehran. Let's show a short movie about the event. Thank you. When a thunderstorm occurred, some meteorological changes have been occurred. The temperature suddenly dropped, and the speed of the wind is increasing suddenly. This is the changes of meteorological changes. As you see, the blue line is the speed of the wind, and the temperature has decreased, and the weather humidity. Okay, in terms of human impact, unfortunately, we have 8 deaths and about 81 injured, that most of them have multiple trauma. And in terms of properties, a lot of trees have been damaged, as well telecommunication towers, advertising boards, cars, scaffolds, and electricity. And we have about 50,000 homes went out of electricity. Okay. After the disaster, rapid assessment and operation has been done, and after 6 hours, the city went to recovery phase. And we would like to talk about how this disaster made Tehran more resilient. We want to talk about lessons learned about this disaster. Okay. The first one, after this event, is strengthening HSE regulation. We know that HSE is abbreviation of Health, Safety, and Environmental Management System. As I mentioned before, a lot of damages occurred by unsafe construction process. And despite insurance of HSA, MS in construction industry is not well settlement, we have a lot of damages in human and properties. But after this event, now I would like to mention that Tehran has more implemented HSE system, and all of the workers, municipality workers, including urban planners, architects, civil engineers, and municipality workers should be mandatory educated regarding health, regarding safety and environment. This is some injuries regarding industry and buildings. And the second lesson learned is about public education and preparedness plan. When thunderstorm was blowing, the people were running and walking in the streets, and the cars were moving. Since this kind of disaster was unusual and unpredictable in Tehran, the people were not educated and prepared for it. After this disaster, we decided to implement and development a master plan, a comprehensive plan for education. And we are now have a comprehensive educational plan, and we would like, we will implement it in the future next year. This slide shows the people behavior, citizen behavior during the thunderstorm. The third one is investment on community-based disaster risk management. We know that community-based disaster risk management is a main process and a main approach for disaster management. But picture shows that citizens were waiting until the responder arrived and operate the ways. We couldn't, operationally, we couldn't use this capacity for improving the city and improving disaster risk reduction in the city. But after this disaster, Tehran is planning to increase the number of volunteer groups in the next 5 years. Also, this picture shows that people are waiting for responders. The fourth is investment on early warning system. This storm shows that weather notification and early warning system in Iran needs to improve and clarified for responder. Unfortunately, notification that declared by meteorological organization is not very clear for responders, including Red Crescent, emergency, and municipality. But after this event, Iran parliament deployed more budget for Iran's meteorological system to improve and use advanced nowcasting and early warning system. And finally, we decided to implement disaster recovery fund at the local level. Since we have disaster risk transfer process in the governmental, in the central governmental, but we don't have any process or any regulation for compensating the losses in the, at the local level. After this event and disaster, Tehran City Council issued an act to provide disaster recovery fund. Based on this act, part of annual budget of Tehran, about 4% of total budget of Tehran municipality will be saved in a fund and allocated for compensating the property losses in possible future disaster. In addition, the local authorities are obligated to insure citizens against disaster, and we have now all of the Tehran citizen insurance for unexpected disaster. And finally, we know that every disaster shows the failure of each management system. But now, to make cities resilient, well, we know that to make cities resilient to that disaster, public education, community participation, and community-based participation approach, interdisciplinary collaboration, appropriate and strict roles, and regulation for disaster risk reduction and management are essential strategies. Thank you so much.